Hi everybody, it's Wendy from Cinnamon Sweet Shop, getting in another Christmas cookie recipe before the holiday ends. Today I'm going to show you how to make a white chocolate rolled sugar cookie. Now I like this recipe because I'm not a big fan of your average rolled sugar cookie recipe, but this recipe that I'm making happens to be vegan as well. However, I do have alternate ingredients at the link below where you can use eggs and butter instead of the ingredients I'll be using. So the measurements are almost the same, just a few swapped out ingredients just to make this vegan. And I will be decorating this with a vegan royal icing also. Stay tuned for that one. So what you'll need for this: whole wheat pastry flour. Yes, you can use regular all-purpose flour, but I try and make this as healthy as possible for a cookie. I'm going to also be using my organic sugar. Now in place of the egg, because it takes one egg, I'm using Energy Egg Replacer, available in health food stores or the health food section of in your grocery store. I believe Bob's Red Mill also makes an egg replacer. So you're going to have to mix this down with water. It has the directions on the box, but I'll also show you how I'm going to make this, and it replaces the egg, as I said. Now, as I use in pretty much most of my recipes, in place of butter, I use the Earth Balance Vegan Buttery Sticks. You can use any brand. I like this brand, and it tends to be a healthier fat. It's not a margarine. We're also going to need, of course, white chocolate chopped up and some baking powder. To mix together the egg replacer, for every 1.5 teaspoons of the energy powder, we're going to mix together 2 tablespoons of warm water. And just whisk it together real well till it's completely mixed, lump-free, maybe a little bit foamy. On a low to medium-low heat, melt the white chocolate in the saucepan, just stirring it consistently, and don't let it burn. It's an expensive ingredient. Last thing you want is to have it ruined and have to go out and buy some more. Once it's nice and creamy smooth, just set this off to the side. We're going to be using it a little later on. Here you see I'm using my beater attachment in my Mix Master, and we're going to cream together the butter, or in my case the vegan buttery sticks, and the sugar, and again just until it's a creamy consistency. And this is why you want your butter to be room temperature, softened. Make sure you scrape down the sides as well so that all of it gets mixed in. Add in the egg or the egg replacer. And then beat that as well together. Forgot to mention this in the intro video, but you're going to need some vanilla extract, and we're going to blend that in after the eggs or egg replacer. Just about a teaspoonful. Now we're going to add in the melted white chocolate, and we want to beat this real well in. Combine the baking powder to the flour, and then add this into your white chocolate mixture. Mix this until it's just very, very well combined. Wrap the dough mixture in plastic wrap. Flatten it out to about 3/4 of an inch, and then we're going to refrigerate it for 15 minutes. "15 minutes in the refrigerator, that's all you need. You don't want this to set up too much, it'll be too hard. Now you're going to roll this out to a desired thickness. So I'm going to roll this out to about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch thick. Find your favorite cookie cutter or cookie cutters. I'm going to be using my candy cane one, and then cut the cookies out. Bake in a 350-degree oven. Now they'll be done when the edges are a bit golden, and the time is going to vary depending on the length and the thickness of your cookies. So check them after about 7 to 8 minutes, and just keep checking them frequently just until they're done. This is what your cookies will look like when they're done. I laid them out in a little bit of a circle to make them look even more impressive. They're great whether they're vegan or non-vegan. Just remember, if you're going to keep them vegan, to make sure that the food color you use in the icing is also a vegan food coloring. For this recipe, for my other recipes, make sure you go to the link below, cinnamonsweetshoppe.com. Subscribe to this YouTube channel where you'll find much, much more. See you next time.